special. Wrote this song for you. Don't you cry, try it out, try it out, yeah. You're gonna make it too. Gonna make it a song for you. You got a lot more living to do, yeah. But this song for you.
My main man Wes Watkins and his brand new project, Got My Own Sound, and no ifs, ands, or doubts about that, man. I really, really love that piece right there. That's a really, really super talented young brother right there, and I'm looking forward to him coming back up in here. You're tuned in right now to the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live. Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. We're coming to you live from the shops at Iverson, and speaking of the shops at Iverson, we have a very, very special young queen in here today, man, that as I brought out in my early mentions, that I'm really, really excited about having this sister in here today because we do on this show, as my co-hostess, Miss Lady's not in here today, as of now at least, we always talk about sisterhood and how keen it is to actually have and salute it because without our sisters doing what they do, is nothing possible. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And this queen right here, I've been watching her make moves. I've been here myself, or the station has been here for 3 years, and she's been here for how long now?
Our store has been here for 30 years. However, I've been here for 10 years.
Okay, yeah, because I remember back in the day when Kent Mill used to be right across from where the cookie spot is at, and back in the day, and I remember, I think were y'all next door to that? Was the store next door to that? Because I mean, it's before you got here.
Right, I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah. So y'all been around for a long. So Sterling Optical been around here for a long. I mean, they're part of the Iverson fabric. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But at this time, this queen is part of the community's fabric, and I'm talking about Miss Lolita. How do you pronounce your last name?
Munir.
Munir. Oh, I like that. That's slick. That's real slick. Yeah. Shout out to mom and dad.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the owner and operator of Sterling Optical, is it number 17?
Store 17.
Store 17. Right here at the shops at Iverson on the lower level, or not the lower level, the second level as they call it. Lower level for me at least. Right here in Iverson Mall, or shops at Iverson as you may know it. And she's been the operator and the owner for 10 years, as she just said. But her history has started before that. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank you and show you my appreciation for you coming on the GoWIN Radio Show. It has been a long journey for you to be where you at right now. And so first and foremost, tell us, just how you all got started, where you're from, and just a little background on yourself.
Okay. My name is Lolita Munir. I am the owner and operator of Sterling Optical here at the shops at Iverson. We are located on the main level right next to Rose's. I have been in the industry for over 25 years. I have
eyeglass industry,
yes,
or just industry. The eye
the
industry?
Eyeglass industry for over 25 years. However, I have owned my practice for a little over 10 years. Sterling Optical is one of the longest standing stores here in Iverson Mall. It's only a few of us left.
Yeah.
And Sterling Optical is one of the longest standing stores. We pride ourselves in customer service. We stand on our core values, and we have a huge client retention base. And getting started. So let me just rewind a little.
Yeah.
So I was unsure, I was uncertain of my career path. I was pregnant at 14 and homeless. I needed a job. I needed somewhere to go, something to do. But who's hiring a 14-year-old with a baby?
Right.
4 or 5 years later, I ran into my optician, who has serviced me for many, many years, and I told her I needed a job. She said, "You don't want this job. You're working with people." I said, "I love people." He said, "Well, people are hard to get along with." I said, "I can get along with anybody." And she just continued to try to give me all of the cons as to why I did not want to be an optician. 4 months later, I got the job.
Wait a minute. Why do you feel she was throwing you all that negative energy?
I think that at the time she was in an unhappy place. But I did not let it discourage me. I pushed and pushed and pushed. 4 months later, I became an optician. The owner of the company at that time saw that he saw something in me that I didn't even know I had, and he invested in me. He put me through school. I went to school for opticianry. I became licensed, and it was no looking back from then.
What was it that, and I ask a lot of this of my guests that come through, what was the light that went off in you that said that this is the career path I want to choose?
And helping people. I wanted to be able to help. I needed to know how I could help. I found out that optical is bigger than just finding the right frame for you. It's about the right product for you. Not just in your styling sessions of picking the right frame, but also in educating people on their eye health. It's important to know about your eye health and how to take care of your eyes, how to take care of them properly.
I'm glad you made that note right there because, like my own daughter, we always have a hard time telling her, keep your glasses on. But what is it about wearing glasses? One, there's a fashion side to it that became popular because when I was a child, there was nothing cool about wearing glasses. What is it about that now that really helps in your career field as far as it being basically an accessory?
Eyeglasses clearly can be an accessory. We have some of our clients whom we call family come in and have 4, 5, 6, 7 pair of glasses. Before it was pretty simple. You put on a pair of glasses and you walk. Now it's like changing shoes. You want to have the right shoes for the right outfit. You want to have the right pair of glasses for the right outfit.
Right.
If you go to an optical dispensary that isn't asking you occupational questions like what type of work you do, etc., it's a problem. Your optician should be asking you what kind of work you do so that they can recommend what's best for your vision. So bigger than just being an accessory, what's best for you? Are you on a computer? Do you do a lot of driving? We recommend the anti-glare coating. So it's a lot of things entailed with just finding the right pair of glasses.
Going back again, I'm going to go back and forth a little bit with you.
Let's go.
All right. So obviously the type of training, because people can be trained to do whatever, all right? But obviously you have a certain passion for what you do. But at the same time, putting customer service, because Miss Lady and I, who's my co-hostess, we talk about customer service all the time. One thing you can always give, and it don't cost you a dime, is customer service. It don't cost you nothing to give that. But it's so valuable. What was it that you saw in yourself? Because just like the lady before that you spoke of earlier, not just anybody can get in this field. Customer service is something. Now you can learn it, but from what I'm hearing from you, it was actually in you.
It doesn't cost a dime to be kind.
Right,
It
there
does
it
not
is.
cost a dime. Being kind is free. And if you can take your kindness and implement it into your work, your love, your passion, you're automatically winning. Customer service is free. What kind of service do we provide? We pride ourselves in providing exceptional customer service. Lately, because as you know, we've moved in the mall. We were at the main entrance across from Pro Cakes, the cookie stand, Pro Cakes, the cake stand. And we recently moved with all of the upgrades and so forth that the shops at Iverson are making. And although we're calling people to let them know where we are, we have a new clientele that has been coming in. And I always ask them, how did you hear about us? Because I want to know, how did they hear about us? Were you walking through the mall, etc.? And they say, no, we were Googling local eyeglass places in the area, and you guys popped up, and you had great reviews. You know, your reviews were great, and that's what brought us here. So our customer service speaks for itself.
I'm glad you brought up the Google aspect. You've been in this, you said 10 years?
I've been at this mall for 10 years.
Okay, but you've been in the business for a little bit over 20.
Yes.
How has it changed? Because when you're dealing with customer service, it's obviously it's more personable. But the times today, a lot of it, just in general, people are so detached, you know, because they're on their phones. Everything's via computer. So you're not, and sometimes when you just call, you know, you want some customer service, you're talking to a computer or recording. How have things really changed for you, falling in love, want to do this from the want of working and helping people to nowadays to where everything is so, I guess we call it the microwave age.
Yeah. Although times have changed and you see more people on their cell phones, we use that to our advantage. We're currently coming out with an app so that when they're on their cell phone, they just click right on. You have to be able to change with the times. But one thing I will not waver from is our customer service. Whether it's waiting for them to get off the phone, whether it's waiting for them to come into the store, whatever it calls for, we're going to do. We're not going to bend. You know, customer service is everything. And sometimes we may not have the product that a person wants, however, but they'll come back because of the customer service that we provided. And we try to provide a product for everyone. We even offer financing for everyone, so we so it makes buying glasses affordable. So whether it's the product that they're coming for, whether it's the customer service that they're coming for, we try to make an impressionable. We try to be impressionable and leave something that they'll leave. For the client to leave with something they'll never forget.
I'm glad that we have this opportunity because a lot of times, I do have an older listening audience, but you know, times when this is being seen back on whether it be Facebook Live or YouTube or wherever the case may be, I want young, especially black, young girls of color, to be able to look at somebody who's gone through a lot, obviously, because you know, being pregnant at 14, homeless at that, speaks for itself. You know, and so for you to accomplish what you've accomplished, and we're going to get into that in a lot more detail in a little bit, really weighs and brings a good feeling to some girls out there right now. So you know what? If she can do it, I can do it.
Absolutely.
You know, and so that story definitely needs to be told on a broader scope. When we come back, we're going to speak to Lolita a lot more about far as helping the youth, giving them the beacon of light that they need right now to move forward in the future. Tune in right now, call a friend, tell somebody that we have Black greatness right here, right now on the GoWIN Radio Show. And we talk about Miss Lolita Munir.
Munir, yes.
Yeah, I like that joint. I might get you to do a drop for me on that right there. Munir. We're going to work that out. So you tuned in right now to the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live. WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. And you know what? I'm going to play this right here because they were just on Fox 5. They also was guests right here on the GoWin Radio Show. They making some moves right now, and I'm talking about the Go-Go Symphony. This right here is The Power right here on the GoWin Radio Show.
Whip, I snap, attack, front to back. In this thing called rap. Digging like a shovel wood, double on the heavenly level. Brighten the bass and turn up the treble. Radical mind, day and night, all the time. 714, wise, divine. Maniac, brainiac, winner of the game. I'm the lyrical Jesse James.
Break my heart.
stereo up, turn your stereo up. In here. Hey yo, Dante.
I wear this jersey cause Chicago is my city, my home. 186 where I would never ever leave it alone. Papa gave the stick, the church gave me the microphone. After OFO, I knew that it was time to roam. Had to head south to come up on the knowledge of my roots. Nashville, Cashville, I miss you. Southern bells, I had to ring them. Them alphas, I had to be one. After 07, this cat had to be gone. Came to DC to climb that hill they call the Capitol. Policy and hearings for 5 years I had to tackle. The fear and lack of self-worth that tormented my soul. Cause politics as usual make you feel cold. Went down a black alley, came out with a rare essence. After all, I learned a couple of lessons. Look, I could complain, but I came to see that DC's been good to me. It may not be your city or your hometown. DC's been good to me. Keep that go-go funk groove going round and round. DC's been good to me. Chuck Brown, R-E-E-U. DC's been good to me. Thanks for giving us that go-go groove. DC's been good to me.
Time for Carolina, born and raised in the South, couldn't have made nothing finer. As a teen, music found me, so I made my way to Howard University. That's a chocolate city, you ain't know. Off Georgia Ave and all the women that are beautiful. Graduated and I started to teach. Around that same time I found a go-go beat. One time for Chuck Brown, two times for Lil Benny. Backyard, the junkyard, and now Deacon Izzy. Some bands are old, some bands are new, but everybody know what that pocket do. The heartbeat of the city and it never stops. From Benning Road to MLK, best believe we rock. Yo, I'ma get this music all that I got. Hey, watch us rise to the top, no lie. Ooh. Put your hands in the sky. DC's been good to me, and you know we gon' ride. DC's been good to me, it never gon' die. DC's been good to me. Go, still alive. DC's been good to me. Uptown, come on. Hey.
DC's good to me. You know that. You know that's right. You tuned in right now to the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live. Win DC Radio all wrapped up in GoWin.media. And I'm still sitting here with this queen right here, the owner and operator of Sterling Optical, number 17, right here at the shops at Iverson on the second level. On the back end side, right before you get to Roses, on the left-hand side, if you're walking in from the front entrance, as they call it, you go straight back on your left-hand side. Sterling Optical is sitting right there. And Lolita Munir. I love that. But you know what? Like I said, we're going to get a drop. We're going to have that every time we feeling it. We're just going to have that drop. We're going to hit that button. And we're going to have Munir. Yeah. Yeah. So, look, we was talking a little bit off air, but I want to talk about the values of working within the black community together. Do you find it difficult working with other black businesses?
Unfortunately, yes.
Why would you say that?
It is sometimes hard trying to patronize our own. You know, a lot of times you will walk in stores and people won't acknowledge you, won't say hello. They don't pride themselves in customer service. Sometimes they don't price their items because they want to price them according to the way you look, and it's unfortunate. Now, you have some black businesses that's Johnny on the spot. You know, they take pride in their business. You know, they know what it is to provide good customer service. They know what it is to value their client. They know what it is to provide a product that is of quality.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little secret of mine. A little hidden secret that I wanted to do, and it won't be a secret after I say it, obviously, because you know we have our listener audience.
Tell it all.
You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to develop an app myself to where we went around and rated black-owned businesses for exactly what you said, for customer service, and you just have a bar. And instead of us always saying support black-owned businesses, because not all of them deserve to be supported. Let's just put that out there. We're going to have a bar to where that way that we all should be trying to achieve that level so we can all get that level of success. And we should be going around, and it should be like a little team, and the stores don't know who they are. You just come in and you get treated the way you get treated, and you receive a rating. Almost what is it called? What's the little app they got now? Not Pinterest. What's the one? Yelp. Mm-hmm. Yelp. And so we have like our own little black Yelp. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But not for restaurants. You know, restaurants should be included as well, definitely, because that's one of the key customer service factors. I mean, when you're using somebody else's fork on their china, you taking a risk of whether they cleaned it right or not. Within that self, that is a big risk.
I think that's an amazing idea. I think part of the problem is egos getting away.
For what?
Well, you know,
what we need with the ego? We are in such a bad situation as a race. What the hell good is your ego?
I agree. However, what I see is that we as a race has been down for so long that it's like once we accomplish something, we feel good, right? Mm. So in feeling good about something, then creeps in the ego with some people. And that ego is going to be the cause of their demise. You have to remain humble. Embrace God's blessings. Embrace your blessings as they're bestowed upon you. Walk in your light. Take your time. Be patient. It's going to come. But you cannot involve your ego. Your ego will shut you down.
Let me tell you, we've been programmed for such a long period of time. And I say we, I'm talking about the African American race has been programmed for such a long period of time that you kind of almost expect us to treat each other badly. Now, I mean, I walked in a lot of outfits stores to to where like, you know, you kind of just feel the energy, the negative energy come right off, and like, okay, it is what it is, and you know, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna deal with it, instead of us saying, nah, I'm not taking this no more from my own people, you know. But we, at least in this area, where it used to be an abundant amount of black-owned businesses, it's not as many as it used to be, definitely. And this all goes back around to, you know, what you talked about as far as what is the mantra for Sterling Optical number 17 or store 17 is based on customer service, because you have a high retention of customer base. So if we can get each other to be more responsible towards each other, I think we can just start mending those fences, as we say, as businesses.
I concur. Absolutely.
So now that that's been established between us, right now it's a hot button topic. Gucci, was it Prada too? Far as them using Jim Crow type of tactics as far as their designer wear. And you're very famous for carrying a lot of designer brands. And at this moment, you're wearing Gucci glasses as well.
I am.
But at the same time, I just want to get your view on that whole perspective of right now, T.I. saying we should boycott Prada and boycott Gucci. But he did put a limited time on that. You know, and then you got Floyd Mayweather out here saying, the hell with all of that. I'm going in the Gucci store. I'm living my life. Just give us your view on that, because you have to make your living, well, partially by selling designer brands. And do you get caught up in all of that?
We carry a lot of high-end. We carry a lot of high-end frames. We also have the 2 for $69. Of course, you don't have any problems with the 2 for $69, right? But with your Gucci, your Prada, your Versace, your Dolce, etc. Lately in the news, you hear a lot about Gucci and Blackface, and Prada did it as well. What I read, when I look at Gucci's apology letter, Gucci talked about that's not where it came from. Some artist or musician or something or another had, that's where the design came from. You look at the celebrities like, let's boycott them for 3 months. 3 months. What is 3 months going to do?
Right.
I think that if our people want to boycott something, let's boycott black on black crime. Let's boycott that. Let's stay focused. Let's not lose focus on what's going on in our community around the world, because we're caught up on what Gucci is doing or what Gucci is not doing. You can still come to my establishment and get something that's not Gucci, that's not Prada. We carry a variety of everything. I had a gentleman come into my establishment a couple weeks ago and said, oh, this is black owned and you carry Gucci? Call me when you lose Gucci. That was unfortunate. And I asked the gentleman, I said, why are you so upset with Gucci? And he said, because they did blackface. I said, have you done your research? He said, no, well, my daughter told me about it. Okay. So we have a lot of people jumping on a bandwagon, not even doing their homework, just hearing what other people are saying.
Well, we infamous for that as a people. You know, we get on something that's supposedly was hot as far as the topic at the time, and we ride it until it cools down or something else hot comes up. But our value system seems to be very low, far as eternally, and it really gives you no true basis for why you feel, no rhyme or reason, as they say, you know, as far as, you know, what direction you may be going in, because you don't have a true basis. So, but one thing I asked you this, one of the first times I came into your store is, you do carry black designer wear as well, correct?
Absolutely.
Please expand on that a little bit.
Absolutely. I not only carry black designers, I also carry small designers that's up and coming. For example, we have a line called Coco and Breezy. Coco and Breezy is a black-owned line manufactured here in the United States of two twin sisters who decided that there was nothing on the market for them that they liked, no colors, no shape, no style, so they came out with their own line. We also put in a company called Dear Emery. Dear Emery is located here in the PG County area. A young man named Dear Emery after his daughter, and we have his line in the store. We also carry Sean John, so we do carry black-owned designers lines. We do put them in our store. We do support them.
That's very, very important because, and that tells me that you've done your homework, you know, and you're really entrenched in the whole scene, far as you know who's doing what, and you have background on them. So that, I mean, just it lets me know that me and any other customer that be coming through the door, like you really know what you are selling.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I believe in building our own, empowering our own, uplifting our own. You know, outside of selling glasses, I also implore doing pop-up shops. So I'll reach out to like different boutiques and allow them to come do pop-up shops at my location. I don't charge them a thing. I just want them to get the experience of being in a retail setting, being in a mall, if you will, putting their brand out there, seeing what it's like to have their own store, not just something online, just giving them that opportunity, getting their name out there. So we do allow that too with certain boutiques, online boutiques.
Okay. Is that more frequent during the change of the weather?
No, we try to do something at least once a month. Like, for example, we did a line last month called Boss Talk. Young lady wanted to get her lipstick line out there. Now, mind you, all we do is glasses. We're a full service provider for exams, glasses, contacts. However, I wanted her to have that experience. I wanted her to see what it was like to come in, set up, and push her product. So I'll do that at least once a month or every other month.
So she set up in the store?
Set up in the store.
Oh, okay.
We always do like different events like Sip and See, like if we're launching a new frame line, we'll do champagne and cupcakes, something like that. So in our lineup of doing events, I try to bring in little different boutiques and something so that they can get the experience.
And do you partner with Pro Cakes in instances such as that?
I do purchase from Pro Cakes because I want their cupcakes in my store because it's delicious. I love Pro Cakes.
Yeah, shout out to my main man, Antonio.
Antoine.
So, look, with you, and that's a beautiful thing because that's our mantra here, is the platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, and you supporting each other. Well, I guess that's a question within itself. So, when you do those type of opportunities for others, is the favor reciprocated?
No, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That was not the answer I was looking for.
Yeah. But it's okay, though. It's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That is...
Well, you have to look at it like this, Nico. The people that I allow to do this, they're doing stuff more so online. You know, and them doing things online, it's hard for them to have me at their location doing things because they're online. They're mainly e-commerce businesses.
But you have an online, I mean, you're a brick and mortar, but you also do online business as well, correct?
Well, we don't do online. We have social media.
Oh, okay.
We do social media now a lot of times.
And that's to draw people into the store.
Right.
So you're not looking into that later on?
We're franchises. Sterling Optical comes from a brand called Emerging Vision. Emerging Vision, as a whole, we have over 400 locations. And right now, e-commerce is not on our map.
Wow.
Maybe in another year or so. Right now we're working on developing an app and so forth. But right now we have so many brick and mortar businesses that's not on there.
Well, I mean that's goes back to what you was talking about then earlier. That takes it all the way back full circle to where you have that experience has been lost, far as customer experience, engaging with customers, dealing with them personally. So you don't get that online. You can't get that necessarily with Amazon.
Nico, I sell my product on Instagram all day long. People in my DM wanting us to mail them glasses, ship them glasses. That's fine. However, you are not gaining the Sterling experience online. It's an experience. We offer a concierge service. We do styling sessions. You cannot buy a service online. You can buy a product online. Mm-hmm. You cannot buy service online. You cannot see the smile online. You cannot come in and learn about the Sterling way online. So it's like, yeah, we can sell our product online all day long, but you cannot sell service online. And we are geared and engaged with service.
That needs to be a commercial right there.
Wow.
That right there, that should be, hey, don't steal my idea. Yeah. All right. So look, I know you got to get back. Do you have any shout outs to any individuals you'd like to personally shout out?
I'm going to shout out you. Thank you for this opportunity. Oh. It is an opportunity and a privilege to sit here before you. But to all of the listeners, please come see me. We are here at Sterling Optical. We are one of the longest standing stores here in Iverson Mall. Come see us. We sell everything from eyeglasses to contact lenses. We are a full service provider. We offer eye exams. We take most major insurances. We offer credit we offer financing with credit and without credit.
Oh, I'm glad you hit that right there. I don't want you to leave without really expanding on that, because that can be just taken as a line. But like I said to you earlier, I've done a little research on you and everything. That is something that shouldn't be taken lightly, far as, because like you said, you do sell high-end glasses. Mm-hmm. And so, and the prices differ, of course. Mm-hmm. But for those who are interested in something like that, how do they go about achieving or putting in their application for something of such?
Okay, so glasses start at $2 for $69. That's where we start. As far as the financing, if you're interested in financing, we can send you an app, call the store. We can email it to you, or we can send a text to your phone. If you're interested in the no credit needed, all you need is a checking account or a debit card, and we can get you approved.
Sorry about that. I had to get the door. So, one other thing, insurance-wise, do you have anything for veterans?
We take all insurances, and yes, we offer veterans 20% off if you do not have insurance.
Well, I'll get into my personal situation later.
Okay.
But that's good. So veterans get 20% off.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Again, we take most major insurances, so come see us.
There it is. So when you're talking about supporting Black-owned businesses, and I know that seems to be kind of like an end thing. People got it as their Facebook profile and whatever the case may be, and you're just trying to draw a business from whoever. I want everybody to think about this Queen's story right here and what customer service is all about. When you spending your money, and I wish to God Miss Lady was here, because she's huge on that. We talk about this all the time about far as what customer service means, and if you're going to spend your money, you're going to definitely want to spend it where you're getting the service that you want. Yeah. It's nothing more important than that. So we greatly appreciate you for coming through today. Make sure y'all go see this Queen. I know you already dropped the address and whatnot. We will be, I'm going to put this out here right now, live on the air, because I ain't no 50 type of dude. Right now, we will be promoting and marketing Sterling Optical as soon as they give us their promotional material. All right? No ifs, ands about it. I know you got a new sale. You got a sale coming up?
We do. We always have a promotion.
For April?
For April, we have the buy one, get one free. Mm-hmm. Also, for the first 5 listeners that come into the store and say that they heard this broadcast, will get a free eye exam and pair of glasses from a selected group. Come see us. Oh,
there it is. And that's the promo we're going to put out right there. I do want to speak on this though, real quick. When you talk about your full service eye store or
eye care provider. We are
okay.
a full service provider.
Okay, so name everything. When you say full service, what are all the tiers right there that you have to?
What a full service provider means that we do exams not only for eyeglasses but also for contact lenses. We also do a check for cataract and glaucoma, because keep in mind, it's not just glasses. We want to check your eye health as well. We take most major insurances. We offer financing. You can get your eyeglasses as well as your contact lenses from us. We recommend that you come every year.
What about those people? Gosh, and I know I'm stretching this out a little bit. But you know what? We got 10 minutes. All right. What about those people that? And I heard this is kind of a more popular thing lately. Is you want to wear contacts and glasses. Expand on that a little bit.
People assume that if they wear contact lenses that they don't need glasses. That's absolutely incorrect. Even in wearing contact lenses, you still need glasses. Reason why? A contact lens is silicone. It's a piece of plastic that we put over our eye. What happens if you put a plastic bag over your head? You suffocate, right? You need to take your contact lenses out so that your eyes can breathe. So what do you do when you take your contact lenses out? You wear your eyeglasses. People assume that because you wear contacts, you don't have to wear glasses, and that's incorrect. A lot of times people overwear their contact lenses. They abuse their contact lenses, and then they come back and end up with corneal abrasions, infections, etc. It is important to take your contact lenses out and let your eyes breathe. I cannot stress it enough.
There it is. There it is. So you have a couple of pair right here that you, including the ones you wearing, because those joints are fly. No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Thank you.
I love them right there. But what did you bring for us today?
So a lot of the designers this year, last year, and the year before are not doing gender-related items. Before, you would go into establishments and say, where are your men's frames? Where are your
Right.
women's frames?
Right.
Well, now we don't separate glasses based on men's, based on women's. They're all grouped together.
Unisex.
Yeah, because they just aren't doing gender-related items. For example, this frame here, many years ago, this would just strictly be like a men's frame, right? A man would wear this. But now it's not gender-related. You know, it's nothing too hard or too soft about it to say that, you know, that's strictly for men or strictly for women. At one time, men would not wear Swarovski crystals. They wouldn't wear the bling.
What's that?
The frames with all the bling on it.
Swarovski?
Swarovski crystals.
Okay.
Some may call them rhinestones. They're crystals. But now you see the men in the blinged out frames. Circular is in this year. People are coming in. They love the round. Lastly, I cannot stress enough.
That's the purple rain for me. That's
purple rain.
at 84. That's what brings the first thing comes to my mind when I see those glasses is 84 when I saw purple rain.
Okay, well, get your prints on. But it is important to wear sunglasses. Let me just drop this last piece of education real quick. You go to the beach, you put on sunscreen, right? Why? Protect your skin, protect it from the sun.
Well,
so
some people put on sunscreen, but go ahead.
So how do you protect your eyes?
That's right.
Exactly. You need to wear sunglasses. So what happens is if your eyes age too rapidly, you end up with what's called cataract. Okay? Sunglasses, as long as they're polarized, 100% UV, you're protecting your eyes from the sun. Your eyes won't age as rapidly. You won't end up with cataract so soon. Wear your sunglasses. It's imperative.
What about those? What would you suggest for those who have far and near vision problems? Bifocals.
Okay, I'm glad you talked about bifocals. You know, so coming up, if we saw a kid with real thick glasses, we teased them, we thought that was a bifocal, right? It's not a bifocal. A bifocal simply means that someone needs help for reading and for distance. You can go two ways. You can do the bifocal with the line, or you can do the progressive bifocal where there's not a line. So you have a lot of different options.
So I'm interested in the progressive
Of
bifocal.
course,
So
okay.
expand on that a little bit.
So the progressive gives you your distance, your intermediate, and your reading. So it's like having 3 in 1. It's the Cadillac of the line. It's the best lens out.
You will be hearing from me, Queen.
Okay.
Real soon.
Okay.
Like next month soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come
So,
through.
huh?
Come through.
Oh
Come
no,
see us.
I'm through. I'm
Okay.
through. I'm there. So
Okay.
make sure you go see and shout out your man down there working with you.
Oh, my sweetheart. That's Lewis. Come see Lewis and come see
Yeah.
Hope Crystal, the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Hope Crystal, and the handsome fly guy Lewis. Come see us, y'all.
There it is. There it is. And trust me, you gonna know Lou as soon as you walk through the door, because when you want to talk about a bubbly personality, that brother right there, he's with it.
His energy.
Yeah. As soon as you hit the door, you know, hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
I can help you.
Yes.
You know, so he don't do that with me no more. You here to see Lolita? You here to see Lolita? She busy. She, you know, he show me no love no more. When I used to first come through there though, he was like, hey, how you doing?
The moment they dial the number, they're going to hear that energy from Lewis.
Yeah. He's on the answer machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Lolita, for coming through today. Like I said, y'all, make sure y'all slide through there and see that sister. You will be seeing the promotion coming from the GoWIN Media family, GoGo Radio Live and WinDC Radio, throughout all of our social media pages, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We all over the place. You know how we do. I just opened up a Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm a little behind.
Hey, look, I ain't go on there. I just said to open it up.
Yeah,
So it's too much. It's too much. But hey, you know, in our field, we gotta go through all the lanes right there.
Social media is the new way of communicating.
Unfortunately, to me, you know, but I'm old school, and like you said, we gotta adjust with the times, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So make sure y'all go check out this queen. Keep it locked right here. We're gonna give you a little bit more crank. My main man Tony Ray's in the building. Yeah. Matter of fact, if you need your computer, see, this is what we do right here. If you need your computer fixed, Tony, where you at? I think he's on the phone. Yeah, if you need your computer fixed, matter of fact, we made it famous right here on GoGo Radio. Just call Tony Ray. Yeah. So matter of fact, where is his? I'm gonna throw his commercial on later on. All right, y'all keep it locked right here. You tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. I'm your host, Nico the GoGoologist, and Miss Lolita Munir is leaving out the building. But make sure y'all go check out Sterling Optical, number 17, right on the second level of Iverson, or the shops at Iverson.
Really wanna be the one you can call on, babe. I swear that I won't let you down. I'll be around. Solemn promise. I'll be the air you breathe, the food you need to make you feel alive. Everything. Won't you come and get you some of this magic, black girl magic, giving you everything I got, anything you ever need. You know I got it, babe. You'll never find another woman like me. Rock the moon when they made me. I'll make your life so sweet, so much better. Solemn promise. You may not understand the power that is me. Just take my hand and we'll go with the flow. got it, baby.
Just leave.